So, hello everyone. I am Mari Lewis, and this is a Mari moment. Okay, it is September 1st. That means we are 30 days out from Pageant. Yes, so not only is this a Mari moment road to Pageant, this is a Mari moment countdown to Pageant. October's going to streak up here before I know it. And let's face it, the past month, I've kind of been dragging my heels as far as getting ready for the pageant. It's been hot. It's been really, really hot. And I sort of let myself go. But now, 30 days out, it is time to get to work. Okay. So the first thing I have to do is the things that I stopped doing. First of all is makeup. All right. I now need to get myself back into the habit of wearing makeup every day. Because when I was working, of course, Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday, I wore makeup every day. Didn't think anything of it. Whoosh, whoosh, I was good to go. Now it's taking me time, like figuring out what am I going to put on next? How does the line go? Is this shade good? I got to get back into that so that it becomes second nature. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is my waist. As most of you know, I am a dedicated corset wearer. And I wear a corset when closed. It's 22 inches. Well, then came lockdown in March. And I stopped wearing it. I mean, again, when I was working, when I was performing, when I was doing appearances, when there were costume events to go to, I wore my corset 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yes. When I first started, I would say the corset I was wearing was 30. But I've been doing this for over 10 years. So it's not only a corset. I want people to know this. I don't wear a corset just because it's a fashion statement. I also have very bad back problems, a degenerative disc. And I found that even though I do have those medical things that they give you to wear, really, my corset has done a little bit more for my body type and for the things I need to do than the things that I'm paying hundreds of dollars for from the medical profession. But I'm not saying don't wear your medical corset, because I also wear my medical device as well. Anyhow, so I got to get back into wearing my corset though. I mean, regardless, I haven't worn anything around my waist. I have let my waist go. So I'm going to put in a little snippet here to show you where my waist is and the space behind in my back. So, but that'll be kind of put in here because I'm still doing a learning curve with my video editing and stuff. All right, so now we're done with the corset. We're done with the waist. That's what we got to work on. Also, I have to do my corsets because my gowns that I'm wearing, that one was from last year, then I got one that I have now. But unfortunately, with COVID, I can't find any seamstress that's going to do any alterations. One, because you can't get to them. A couple of them just went out of business. I'm not that great a sewer, but my gowns need alterations. So I'm just going to have to try and figure out how to do it myself. And I can I'm pretty much resolved to the fact that I will probably be wearing a gown that is heavily pinned, velcroed, or stapled. There will not be a wardrobe malfunction. So that takes care of that. Next is footwear. That for me is like really the thing you've got to really train yourself for is heels. Yes, in the pageant we're going to wear heels. When I was working, when I was doing performances, when there were places to go and do things, I wore heels 7 friggin' days a week. Of course, working, it would be 10 to 12 hours a day. I had no problems what heels I wore. I can tell you now, I am a shoe whore. I love high heel shoes. So, then comes lockdown in March. Let me show you what I'm wearing now. This is my dedicated footwear for the past 7 months. Either this or no footwear whatsoever. Not saying anything bad about my little pink sneakies, but, well, I gotta get ready. The other thing I've been wearing are these These are so cool. There's nothing really to them. Yeah, I mean, look at them. You just stick your foot in it and you go, and it's got a little bottom up here. Bad part about that is I've been wearing them also for 7 months, and they're starting to wear out. And the place where I bought them has since gone out of business. So I'm sort of like really making sure that this is like my comfort shoe. Anyhow, well, now I gotta get ready for pageant. Okay, what that means is shoes. Today is September 1st. This is going to be my first full day in rehearsal at the studio. So, of course, my coach and I both agree that with 30 days out, got to hit the studio full tilt boogie, meaning that I've got to wear as close to whatever I'm performing in, and I've got to wear the footwear. You know, your hair and everything else, but I've got to wear the footwear as close to what I'm going to be performing in. All right. Let me show you what I performed in last year. This was the shoe that I performed in last year. Isn't she gorgeous? It was really nice. I really love the shoe, and I thought, well, maybe I can go again and use this shoe for my performance. I stuck my tootsie into this shoe, and my whole body said, not today, Mommy. You are not wearing this shoe right now. No, it ain't happening, okay? So, for the first day of rehearsal, probably for the next 2-3 days at least, I think I'm going to be wearing this little cutie. Now, this is an oldie but goodie boot, just like my corset that I'm going to be getting back into. I've been wearing this one corset for 4 years. When a corset is well made, it will last. But even corsets have their retirement time. But anyhow, so I'm going to be wearing this shoe because it's a comfy shoe. Really, it's one of my lower heels. At least back in the day when I was wearing them every day, this was one of my lower heels. I could walk long distances in this heel. But to get ready for pageant, this is what I'm going to try for. So that's it. It's going to be an interesting day. Lots of water because, of course, it warmed up today. I can't believe it's going to hit late, the high upper 80s, low 90s today. And I'm in a studio that doesn't have air conditioning. This is going to be fun. So this is Mari Lewis having a Mari moment as a countdown to pageant. I hope you follow me because my followers, you folks are going to have to be the ones to keep me honest because I swear this is going to be hard. Anyhow, take care, everyone. And this is a Mari moment. Okay, everyone. This is the corset snippet that I'm hoping to either get into the other video or is going to be at the end of it. But I'm not going to beat around the bush. This is what I look like now in my corset. This is my oldie but goodie corset. I've used it to train from 24 to 22. This is a 22-inch corset. And when I was doing last year's pageant, up until lockdown, this baby closed. I was so happy. Then comes lockdown, and Mari starts eating like a dog. And now she puts on her favorite. Look at all that waist back there. Look at all that room. We're not even talking a 2-inch gap. We're talking a 4-inch or longer gap. All right? My gowns may not fit if I can't get this a little closer. Again, I'll probably have gowns that are going to be heavily velcroed, duct taped, or stapled. But anyhow, so that's part of my exercises. I do my exercises every day, really, since the 2 months ago when I started the road to pageant. Yes, I have been working on my exercises, working on the type of talent that I'm going to do. But, I'm still kind of very, very, very inactive. And it's very depressing. But people that know me, they know that this is me. I am a perfectionist, okay, when it comes to me. Want it to look good, want to go out there and know that this is the best it's going to be even at the age of 65. All right. And I'm hoping to look this way when I'm 75, but we won't go there. Anyhow, so again, help to keep me honest here. Right now, I would say this is a 24-inch that I'm doing in a 22-inch corset, which is why I have such a gap. For those corset aficionados and perfect people that are watching this, many will say you don't need to close a corset. No, you don't. But for me, if I have a goal, when that corset closes, that means I have reached my goal. Okay? And that's how I've gone from 30 to 28 to 26 to 24 to 22. 22 is kind of like my cutoff here. I've had people before lockdown saying, do you think you might go to 20? And it would be only if somebody's paying me, because that's just too much work. So anyhow, this is one of the things that I have to start wearing every day, even here in the house, as I tell people, your corset training, do the dishes, vacuum, go to the grocery store. You're trying to train your body to accept this. And really, I'm not in any pain. I'm not in any discomfort. It's great for my back issue that I have. But it's still a thing of, it's not 22. All right, pull it together, girl. Anyhow, thank you. This is the Mari Moment edition. Added edition. And I will keep everybody posted on my progress. Toodles, everybody. Smiles and sunshine.